Has science gone too far? It really has. It like really has, you guys. I don't know what I've become. I'm not sure if I like what I've become. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Sim Challenge video. And if I look, I don't know, like a little bit dead, it's because I've literally just come back from Manchester from the Digital Kids Show. I met so many of you guys, like literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. My hands are sore from signing, my face is sore from smiling and doing selfies with you guys, but it was absolutely awesome meeting so many of you. Some of you guys gave me some really cool little things. If you keep a little eye behind, you should be able to see some of the stuff that you guys gave me. If you spot any other stuff, let me know. There's loads of pictures and stuff. Like, I can't put it all on, but this isn't my forever setup. I'm moving house next year. And I want to get a set where I can put some more stuff for you guys. So, the reason I wanted to do this video is because I met so many of you guys wearing Pokemon tops. And also, look at this. Some of you gave me Pokemon cards and stuff as well, which is really cool. I was thinking, how can I put Pokemon in The Sims? Then I had an idea. Why don't I try and make Pokemon in The Sims now that Cats and Dogs is here? So, that is exactly what we're going to be trying to do today. I am just putting it out there now that I am not sure how successful this is going to be, you guys, because Pokemon do not look very much like cats and dogs. So it's going to be more, what would they look like if they were cats and dogs? And the ones that we're going to be starting with are Eevee and Evolution. So I've got all the Pokemon up next to me, so I know what they look like, but when it comes to making them, you want to get them right. So we have an Eevee, we have a Flareon, we have a Jolteon, and we have a Vaporeon, all 4 of them. So it's Eevee and the first 3 evolutions that were in Gen 1. And I was kind of really debating, like, do we make them cats or do we make them dogs? I mean, Eevee is actually a fox, but the evolutions to me, they all look much more cat-like. So I'm kind of torn on which one to try them as. I think I am gonna try dogs for now, and then we'll see how we go. So I think we might actually have to, I'm gonna do Eevee Beevee Pudding and Pie. It's not our Eevee. It is obviously real, like, fox style Eevee. And I think I'm gonna try with this one first. And I'm gonna just kind of like, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be hard. Oh, I always do that, you guys. But let's kind of see what we come up with, because I need to make it cute, basically. I need to try and make it like as cute as I possibly can, or else I'm gonna be like really sad. So like, okay, so I'll show you guys the picture that I'm using as Eevee. It's kind of a bit more of a realistic sort of Eevee anyway, and it's got a oh wow, okay, it's got a really big head, just like that, and also it's got a really big neck. Okay, that's not really the neck accentuation that I was hoping for. But still, okay, let's kind of have a look at the body. I think at least we've got the head right, but is there any other like body types I can do? Because, you know, I want to give it like a really poofy neck fluff sort of situation, you know? I mean, is there like a fur section that I should maybe be clicking more so? I wonder if, because I've made it a fox, I actually get a bit less sort of options to change stuff. Okay, let's try this differently. I'm gonna try just a Pomeranian for now, because, you know, or like you can do shaved or unshaved. Okay, because obviously Eevee is meant to be like quite a little kind of dog. And then can we kind of change? Oh, it's fur I could have changed actually. But no, Eevee should be little. Eevee should be little. And I want to see a picture of them all together at the end. So, obviously we need to make its head really big. I think this is as big as we can potentially go for the head. And then we need to make up the body quite little, but the neck quite poofy. I mean, it's really cute already because Poms are like super cute. But I kind of want to make it, you know, even bigger. And then like its tail would have to be like a big poofy tail. That's the thing. So it would be like, yeah, it goes upwards. Like Eevee's tail does that. And it's super poofy, you guys, like super full-on poof. Okay, these are like our fur options. I mean, it's tough because Eevee's like really furry at the neck and then not very furry everywhere else. So I don't know if any of these are going to be quite right. Okay, I think one of the biggest differences is that like, stay still, little doggy. Eevee's, oh no, Eevee's eyes are a lot further up. Doggy, you need to stay still, okay? Stop moving around. Stop moving around! Stop being such a happy little dog. Okay, just stay really still for me. Okay, let's see how high up the head we can put the eyes. That's as high as we can go. But I think that's better already. And then it's tough because you don't really see, like, Pokemon from the side have very flat faces. But if you see that in real life, it kind of looks a little bit strange. I think this is so much harder than I thought it was going to be, you guys. The ears are also like, but even more so, like Eevee's ears are huge. Is there a bigger ear still? Like, what is the physically biggest ear I can put on this dog? I need like ears bigger than all ears that have ever been, you know? Okay, we're getting there. These look a little bit like it won't let me slide the ears as big as an actual Eevee ear would be, but it would be out of this world, you guys, I assure you. Eevee's ears are eyes are brown, so we've got that right. I'm gonna do them as this kind of brown here, and then like it's got such a happy little face. Hopefully I've kind of captured that. I've given it like maximum side happiness kind of going on here. It's got a really tiny nose, Eevee, actually. I like a little dot nose. I know it looks a little bit strange at the moment, but I'm kind of thinking once we like, once we put all the colors on, it's gonna hopefully look a little bit more right, you know? Just giving it maximum tail size, because Eevee's tail is pretty huge. Okay, so it's got maximum neck poofiness. It's like Eevee's legs aren't exactly thin, you know, they're kind of tonk, like it's got pretty like strong little legs for such a tiny dog. Can I make like her general length shorter? How do I do that? I don't think I can change her like general body length, because if I could, I'd kind of go because she's got like a quite a short little body. But I don't really think I can change that, so I'm not gonna do that. I've got to say that Eevee in real life is kind of weird looking. Like, I don't know if people would get this dog. Okay, I think colors. Let's get on the colors, because that is gonna make all of the difference. And I think we're probably gonna have to paint her. There's no like preset Eevee, you know? Although, I say that is actually not that far off, you know? Neither are these two. Okay. I may use this as a guide, and then I'm gonna have to paint the rest, which is fine. So the inside of an Eevee Beevee's ears are like a blacky brown kind of thing. So let's get all of this painted in. Hopefully it's gonna let me do the wacky colors of the evolutions, because they are pretty wacky. Will it let me do this as well? Yes, it will. There we go. Let's get all of this painted too. I've got that mirror thing, so it's gonna paint both sides of the ears at the same time, which is obviously mega handy. I actually don't know if anyone's done this yet. I feel like people may have done, but this is my interpretation, so just putting it out there. And one thing this doggy has, which Eevee doesn't, is all of her is the same color. So if there's any like shading and stuff, I have to get rid of it because she is all the same color. I always say she for Eevee. I don't really know why, but I just do. And then the thing that really makes an Eevee dog is gonna be like the white fluff on its neck. Okay, and I have to, no, it's not. I'm looking at this picture. It's not pure white. It's kind of like this. Maybe a little bit more yellow still, you know? Like this. Okay. This is gonna be hard to do. Let's make sure we get this right, because this is Eevee. Like, without this, Eevee is not le Eevee. And I'm gonna go a little bit, oh, okay, I need to be careful because I'm going up her neck a little bit there. Oh no, that's not what I meant to press it. Oh no. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna have to be really careful because I want to kind of do like this bit of her neck here. Why can't I get that? Are you joking me? Let me get it. Okay, now she stood up, I can do it, okay? So I just have to be a little bit careful. Obviously, with Eevee, the cuff is kind of a separate piece of fluff, which it won't be on this dog. It's all like one. Hopefully, you guys can be understanding as to why I must do this. And then also, you've got the white tip of the tail. So doggy, stay still. There we go. Little white tail tip. And because the hair here is a little bit darker anyway, I think I might just go a little bit lighter even still. Maybe I'll do a little bit of this lightness just at the front here. You know, just extra added realism, you guys. And I think that's it. I think we're done. The thing is, actual Eevee's tail has like, almost like a zigzag kind of pattern, which would be sort of like this. I don't know if that looks a little bit weird on a real dog. I don't know. You could probably get away with it, actually. Stay still. Stop wagging your cute little tail. Like that. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, first one is done. This is how an Eevee looks if she was a dog. So what do you think, you guys? Would you have Eevee as a pet if it was like a real dog and it looked like this? Do you think this is a pretty good version of Eevee? Let me know in the comments below. I'm like checking my picture of Eevee, and I think I think it's pretty good, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at this on her back. No. Hello, my name is Eevee, and then her last name is Ketchum, because you know Ash Ketchum's last name. Its breed is a Pomeranian. We're gonna change it to a Pokemon. It's actually a normal type, so should we put normal Pokemon? Normal type. I would say an Eevee is friendly. An Eevee is playful. And an Eevee is, I think Eevees are little cheeky troublemakers. There we go. Oh, Eevee's doing a poop. Eevee's just dropped a poopy. Okay, so there is Eevee done. Now let's move on to, I think we move on to Flareon next, okay? I'm gonna start with the Eevee again, because then I get the poofiness. But obviously this one is gonna be a Flareon. Okay, so I think we still have the amount of poofiness. Let's just check to make sure we do. And you're not going to be a puppy, I'm afraid. You are going to be a full-on doggerino. So you know what? Flareon is so similar to Eevee. And all the things that make a Flareon, I can't even change. So what I'm going to do is actually make Flareon just like a bigger dog in general. Oh my gosh. I can't. His coat looks absolutely hilarious. Yeah. I think I'm just going to go bigger in general. And I mean, its head is a little bit smaller, I would say. So let's do it that way instead. So we've got kind of like a much bigger dog to start with anyway. The thing is, Flareon's eyes are still like really, really big. Oh my gosh. Which one do you reckon? I think either that one or that one. I think this one. Flareon's got really pretty eyes. I don't know whether to give it kind of... Oh, no. No. That's really weird. I don't like those eyes on a Flareon. I think Flareons just have black eyes. Let me have a look. And let's just go like super big with the eyes again. And super poofy. I would say that Flareon would have like a smaller snout as well. Like, can I change the dog's head? Give me like a head option, please. There we go. Oh gosh, no. No, none of you are Flareonified. But now it looks really weird when I go back to like the original one. I also don't know why that's the shortest snout I can give my dog. Like, what's all that about? Why can't I make its snout shorter? Is it because big dogs don't really tend to have like shorter snouts? I think it probably is. It's really hard to see until we flick the ears up. Oh, one ear up, one down. How cute is that? Okay. So I think we need to give it maximum earage. And then the ears are like off to the side a little bit as well. Like this. The thing is, it has a big dollop of poof on its head there. Oh, wow. Okay, this is more like a Flareon here. But I can't give it maximum poof but dollop on the head, I'm afraid. I wish I could. You need to just have like a little thing that you sit on the head almost. That would be perfect. Okay, I've kind of turned her eyes to the side a bit as well. Because I feel like Flareon's eyes kind of point downwards a little bit. In fact, all the evolutions do. So hopefully that's enough. If I need to be able to make the eyes bigger, I think that's what one of the problems is. And I just can't. Look at those ones. This is so funny. Okay, like Flareon's got a little tin and nose as well. Oh, wow, that one makes it really go inwards. Okay, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting... Are we? Are we though? Okay, I'm gonna make their tail much bigger. And actually, Flareon's tail does kind of wrap around its back a little bit. So it's good that we've gone for this tail option, and it makes it a little bit different from Eevee as well. I'd say her head's a little bit lower, but this is definitely maximum poof. Poof that chest out, lovely. Oh, I can make it all round bigger. Okay, that's great. Okay, I think that's the most Flareon I can make it. Actually, that's better because it's kind of more poofy. Plus, the evolution should be kind of strong looking. Hopefully now when I paint it, it's all gonna look a little bit more Flareonified. Flareon is red. Definitely is red. I'd say probably about that color, you know? It's gonna look really funny when I finish coloring her. And she's just all red. It looked like someone's dipped her in paint. Color her butt. Little red butt for you, like you've been sunburned on your bum. Do some of this business so I can get all underneath. Make sure we've not missed out. Don't have different color armpits, do you? Let's get in there. Let's clean those up. Do some of this business, please. There we go. This is one of the weirder things I've done on The Sims, you guys. Definitely one of the weirder things. What is my life, you guys? Why am I not a lawyer? I mean, is that even red enough though? Should it be a little bit redder still? Like this? I think it should be more like this. Let's go full Flare-tastic, you guys. Let's be a bold, brave Flareon, you know? Wow, such red. So fire type. And then a similar sort of color to Eevee for the poof. This is gonna be tough because Flareon's poof is quite big. I would say, if I'm looking at a picture of it now, Flareon's poof covers most of its chest right up to the tops of his arms. Like, he is not afraid of his own poof, you know what I'm saying? He's embraced the fact that he has a massive poof. Now it's a he. I don't know why it's changed gender, but there you go. He's embraced the fact that his poof is lovely and beautiful and big, and he is proud of his poof, you know? Oh, Flareon! So poofy. Okay, I'm gonna look back at some of the OG artwork, because now I'm looking and he's actually kind of more yellowy red. Like orangey red instead. Nobody ever draws Flareon from the back, so how do you know when the poof ends? And also, his like flare is more yellow. And I'm like looking at pictures and his poof goes quite far down his back. It's actually like, it's quite a big poof, which I love about a Flareon, you know? He looks like the kind of Pokemon that if he was your Pokemon, you would just want to cuddle him all the time. Because he's so fluffy. Love that level of floof that he's bringing to the table. And then finally, his whole tail is yellow. There's no, like, he's not just little bean with a tip. When he goes yellow tail, he goes full yellow tail. I'm gonna have to show these to Ali and see what he thinks of them, you know? Because I'm quite excited by them. I'm looking and on the pictures I'm seeing, the fluff goes like behind this paw a little bit too. But then I've done it on the paw there a little bit, which I did not mean to do. Okay, I think we have Flare. Oh no, I've just realized I've forgotten his ears. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's do a detailed paint. Why are you on your back, my love? Let's do a little sitting position, okay? Your ears are the same color as Eevee, so your ears are pretty dark. Okay, his little face is like, color me. Got to have a really steady hand to do this bit, you guys. There we go. Here is how a Flareon would look if it was real. Let me know, would you guys get a Flareon if it was real? Would you have this as a pet for your own? Do you like the way it looks? Do you think I've been true to the Flare? Let me know in the comments below. So, for Flareon, we've based it on American Eskimo. But of course, it's not an American Eskimo. It is a fire-type Pokemon. And I think a Flareon would be... I think he would definitely be hairy because he's so fluffy. I think he would be... I think Flareon's like a cute little fatty bum, so I think he'd be a little bit of a glutton. And I also think Flareon would be quite adventurous. There we go, you guys. So Flareon is now done. Let's move on to Vaporeon, who I think is going to be the hardest one of all. Who do we base Vaporeon on? What dog is gonna look like a Vaporeon? Like, literally no dog at all. Okay, I'm trying to be a little bit creative here in how we get a Flareon, because Flareon's got... No, sorry, a Vaporeon. Vaporeon's got a lot of, like, headgear going on, you know? Problem is, I can't make its head wider. How do I... Oh, kind of wider there. This one's gonna be really, really hard, you guys. So I was kind of thinking, like, obviously it's got, like, gill kind of ears, but it also has the headpiece, like the fin, which obviously this isn't really, but that is the only way I get the fin. If I take, because I can't give it a fin and a poofy neck, which is a little bit annoying. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I have to do that, because that's, like, literally the most hilarious way to make up for the fact that we can't give him the headpiece. No, I can give him that instead. Okay, guys, crisis averted. It's a kind of hilarious way to get around it, but I think that it's kind of like still within the rules of the game, you know? Okay, so now I'm kind of changing my mind and thinking that because Flareon is smooth, he wouldn't have fur, like furry fur at all, you know? I think Flareon would be, sorry, I keep saying Flareon. I think Vaporeon would be smooth because he's like, he's meant to go in the water and stuff, you know? I just think he would be like a completely smooth dog. It sucks because like, I don't particularly like that look as much, But I have to do what is like actually gonna be Flare-tastic. Vaporeon-tastic! There we go. Okay, so it's weird looking. Such a weird looking dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's make this blue. Claire, what are you even doing right now? And then where's his Sharky outfit? Let's make that's gonna be blue too. And then his whole body is gonna be blue, you guys. Like none of the blues are quite, like this one's close, but it's not quite right, so I am gonna paint him. Okay, this one's gonna be like the hardest one to paint because he actually has like a dark blue sort of line that runs all the way like down his back. How on earth am I gonna be able to do this? Okay, painting a line down a dog's back is so much harder. So much harder than you would think. Trust me. Look at it on his tail. What on earth? I don't know why it's so messy on his tail. But actually, you know what? The end of his tail doesn't have the line. The end of his tail splits into two. Which obviously I cannot do. I need like a triangle. Okay, I have a triangle. Can I rotate the triangle? Because he has a triangle in the middle of his head. Vaporeon, what are you even like nowadays? What is this creation? It's terrifying. Vaporeon's like such a nice Pokemon as well. And I've just ruined him for you guys forever. I hope you don't hate me too much. Remember when I started this and I'd be like, this is how Pokemon would look if we had to make them realistic, you know? If we had to make them look like normal dogs. And then it transforms into this. I can't even tell you guys what this is. We've gone too far. Has science gone too far? It really has. It like really has, you guys. If you ever saw this dog in real life, you would definitely take it away from its owners. Because you'd be like, what have they been doing to that dog? They can't be allowed dogs. Like, just give them like a coloring book instead. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what Vaporeon... You don't see the back of, like... Some of the Pokemon, they don't really show you the back of their heads or that kind of thing look like, and it does make it quite tricky, you know? As you guys can see, though, the level of effort I'm putting into this is pretty high. Oh my god. You know what it looks like? It looks like Dumbo. I don't know why, but it actually looks like Dumbo. Look, when you put the whole rig out on, it makes a little bit more, I don't know what I've become. I'm not sure if I like what I've become. The thing I can't do is the gills. I mean, I actually, you know what I will do? I'll paint them on. They're just not gonna look like gills, unfortunately, but I'll still paint it on. So sorry, I'm sorry. I like you as a Pokemon. You might be a bit OP in Pokemon Go, but I do like you. However, if you'd watch this, you would legit think I hated this Pokemon. And guys, I promise you I don't, okay? I don't! Don't look at me like that! Okay, but look, rig out on. How is that not Vaporeon, you guys? Ow. Okay, there's one last thing I'm gonna do. It's gonna take me ages, and I'm probably gonna kick myself about halfway through it. But I want to do it. I'm gonna commit to this cause. Okay, so I didn't like the way the line down the back looked. So, how much commitment is this, you guys? There we go. I think that looks so much better. It still looks terrifying. But hopefully you guys can see that I've made a lot of effort. That's it. We're leaving it alone now. It's not a Welsh Springer Spaniel. It is a water type Pokemon. His name is Vaporeon Ketchum. There we go. Vaporeon. What I think Vaporeon would be, I think he'd be quite a curious kind of Pokemon. I think he would be quite independent as a Pokemon. I think he'd be like a hunter. Like, I can imagine him swimming through the sea and like catching fishes and stuff. Okay, so 3 of them are done. We're now on to my final Pokemon and my favorite Pokemon, which is, of course, Jolteon. Who's also going to be the hardest. Like, let's not even lie, you guys. It's going to be the hardest one to do because how do you make electric fur? Like, how do you even do that? How is that even a thing that can be done? Okay, I think this fur is the most, like, jaggedy. But the thing is, Vaporeon doesn't, like, his tail you can't really see because it's kind of just bolts of electricity. So I'm going to get rid of the tail straight away. And then the ears. I find it's a lot easier to visualize if I get like the ears up straight away. And Jolteon's got huge ears. They're kind of, can I like get them to go back a little bit as well? Yeah, like really upright and kind of like quite sort of fierce-ish kind of ears, you know? But he also has the same big, beautiful eyes as all the other Pokemons. Or the other evolutions, should I say. I really, really like Jolteon as a Pokemon. If you ever play with Jolteon in-game, you will know that he's really fast. And he's got a really good special attack. So combined, they make him like quite a formidable Pokemon. And he's just really badass and I like him a lot. I'm going to make him muscular because it makes it more angular. I've puffed his fur out a little bit more. Just because he's not as fluffy as Jolteon, but he's still got like a really, like his chest is still pretty big. I've somehow changed his shape a lot there. Okay, it's kind of like I knew he was going to be really, really hard. Let's just make him yellow. Like, I don't know. He's definitely not the easiest one. I've tried to give him like a little bit of a cheeky, choppy kind of face. I've just realized his nose is way too big because I've made all the evolutions have like really tiny noses. So I've made them all have really tiny noses in this as well. So now let's do, like, I'm not going to probably be able to do his electric too well, but I'm going to give it a go. Why don't we use the triangle again? And his electric is just white, like... Ain't no like gradation with any like yellows in there. It's just pure white. I actually think, you know, let's just get a normal brush for a second. Because I think I'm going to have to draw the yellow lightning bolts coming down from his neck. So I'm going to get the edge of this first. And then I'm going to put all the electric sort of thingies on there. Oh, this is quite cool. I think this is quite cool anyway. Okay. I'm actually way more impressed with that looks. I wasn't expecting it to look as good as that. And I want to do the same at the top, but with yellow. As you can see, I'm putting in a lot of effort into this, you guys. There. I think that definitely gives the look of like an electric bolt. I mean, if I was being super Queen Bean, I would try and shade under there. But I just think it'll be so hard to do. And I don't think I could do it well enough with the tools that I have. See, this is where you do actually need layers. There, I just think it stands out a little bit more. It's not perfect, but this isn't the easiest tool in the whole world to use. So you gotta give me a little bit of like bless her, she's tried sort of vibe, you know? It's a hard tool to use, you guys. Stop laughing at me. There, okay. We just need to do the ears now. Can't forget about those bad boys. Okay, there we go. There we go. Finished Jolteon as well. Hello, my name is Scary Monster. No, it's not. It's Jolteon Ketchum. You are not a British Spaniel. Definitely not a British Spaniel. You are an electric Pokemon. There we go. And I think Jolteon would be smart. I think Jolteon would be active. Because, you know, he's an electric Pokemon and whatnot. And I think Jolteon would be... I don't think he'd be aggressive. I know you guys want me to put that, but I will not put that because he's my favorite. I think little Jolteon would be super loyal. So, there we go, guys. It goes. Eevee. Eevee's cute. I started off pretty good. Flareon. Kind of terrifying. And then... Vaporeon. Oh my gosh. Vaporeon. There we go. And then it goes, Jolteon. What do you guys think? I don't know. Are they amazing? Are they terrifying? Only time will tell. Time's just got back to me and it said, definitely terrifying. They are definitely terrifying. But they are my interpretation. Can I get rid of her? Can I just get rid of her and just have little animals? They are my interpretation of the evolutions. Which one is your favorite? Which one would you guys like? It's gonna have to be Eevee because any of the other ones, like if they came towards you in a jungle, you'd run. I mean, if that came towards you, I don't know. You'd probably hand it into the RSPCA. I would hand it into the RSPCA. Let's add them to our little gallerino. Oh no, that's open in the gallery. I just want to get a group picture of them all together. Oh my gosh, how funny are these? The Eevee one looks really scary. Oh my gosh. There's not that many options to choose from, but there we go. An Eevee Ketchum, a Flareon Ketchum, a Vaporeon Ketchum, and a Jolteon Ketchum. What do you guys think of them all? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm actually going to change one thing. In my head, Jolteon is definitely always a boy. So I'm going to change Jolteon to a boy. I don't think it changes his design very much. Let me know what you guys think of them all. If you want me to put them on the gallery, I will do. If you guys want to take a go at doing much better versions of them, please let me know in the comments if you decide to do that, or tweet me your versions as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this very, very weird video. Look out for another one, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.